Hi guys, my name is Pratik Joshi and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be speaking about the Masters in Management program, what it is, why is it needed, who needs to take it up, everything there is to know about this particular course. So without wasting much time, let's get started. So Masters in Management is a course which was originally developed somewhere in Europe from around 2000s to 2010. Initially it was only developed for that particular region and mostly people living in that area used to go for it, but now it is gaining acceptance worldwide. So many colleges all over the world in US, Australia, everywhere are opening up this course as a new introduction, so that students who don't have much experience or who are freshers compared to the people who have got good work experience, they can apply for this particular course. This course is fairly new, which is why not many people have heard about it. It is an effective way to go abroad without investing a lot of money in it. It is comparatively cheaper compared to an MBA. So these are the prices that you have for an MBA versus an MIM from the same institution, that is HEC Paris. Now these prices are subject to change definitely in the future, so please refer to the website or that particular school that you're interested in to know the exact price at that particular time. The coursework introduced in this particular course is very much similar to that of an MBA, where some programs even give you a subject to specialize in that gives you mastery in that particular subject. However, because of not being widely known in the industry, this course has not got that much acceptance compared to an MBA. However, in many places it is considered to be a substitute for the general MBA. The coursework introduces aspirants to the world of management in its own way and in its own capacity by giving them a taste of what the management have to deal with in terms of certain situations. This course is usually shorter than a general MBA, so usually an MIM course is somewhere from 12 months to 24 months, not more than that. Institution to institution that can change, so whichever institution or whichever country that you are eyeing your admissions for, please make sure you do your research well. Quite a few of the institutions that offer the MIM course also give you a chance to take a break and go for an offline internship. This internship, I would say, is very much required because this will give you a taste of what it is like, dealing with the management situations at different companies. So institution to institution, again, this particular internship break changes. So please make sure while you are filling in your application for this particular B school, make sure you read whether they give you a chance for an internship or not. The admission process for the MIM course is very much similar to that of a general MBA course. You need GRE or GMAT for your admissions. For English proficiency, you need to answer the TOEFL or the IELTS exam. Again, the admission rounds are 2 to 3 rounds, usually the same way like in a general MBA, and also mostly the admissions happen during the fall intake. So make sure you have your calendars marked for that. Now speaking about the placements, so the way you have placements for your MBA, the placements for MIM are totally different. So MIM, since it is fairly new, the companies that are there in the market are not very much aware about it. So what happens is, basically, if you want to get a job out of your MIM course, then networking is key. You need to be very familiar with who has studied from your institution, what they have studied, where they are, in which company, and if I network well, I can reach this particular company by making friends with this particular person or by networking with those individuals who are working in these companies. So now speaking about the pros and the cons of an MIM degree. In the pros, we have number 1, requires 0 to 2 years of experience. This is negligible compared to the experience that is required for the general MBA degree. Number 2, cheaper tuition fees. As I showed earlier, you can compare directly how much tuition fees are being charged by an institution. Make sure you do your research properly, because obviously with time these the fees are subject to change. Point number 3, similar coursework for the MBA. So what you're going to be studying in the MIM has a taste of what is being taught in the MBA. I wouldn't say it is a complete substitution or a replacement for an MBA, but it gives you the essence of management in the corporate sector out there. Point number 4, you can directly apply for an MIM degree right after your undergraduate degree. It is not at all mandatory that you need to have certain years of experience and stuff, because many colleges, they are trying to advertise this particular program, so they are in need of good students who have good academic record. And sometimes when these institutions give you that internship break, that is your chance to prove that you are really worth that much salary when the jobs come out. And point number 5, better prospects to going abroad. You don't have to work that many hours in a particular institution to get that much work experience and then apply for an MBA to go out after maybe 5 or 6 years from your undergraduate degree. You can directly go abroad after your undergraduate degree by applying for an MIM degree. Now, the cons associated with the MIM course. The first one is not very well known compared to the MBA. Slowly and steadily things are changing. Companies are coming to know about this particular course, which is MIM, but traditionally managers, senior executives, everyone prefers an MBA compared to an MIM. Point number 2, since the MIM degree is fairly new, MBA candidates are placed based on their brand value of their institution, whereas MIM candidates or the MIM graduates have to network it out in the alumni group, or they have to network it out when they go for their internships. Point number 3, lower salaries compared to the MBA graduates. Whenever an MBA graduate gets placed, he will get placed somewhere in the mid management sector, whereas when an MIM graduate gets placed, he will be placed somewhere in the basic management role or in the mid level. It depends on your capabilities, how you get that job and how well you perform your duties in that job. Point number 4, sometimes doing an MIM degree early in your career, you tend to think that, okay, I want to go into management. But after completing the MIM degree and working later, after doing MIM in a particular company, you realize that I really don't want to do this for the rest of my life. So really you need to think when you are in college, when you're applying for MIM course, that do I really want to get into management and keep working hard in that particular institution to reach at that level, or whether I want to do something else in my life. Point number 5. So mostly students, what they do is after undergraduate, they go for an MIM course. Since they get a chance to go abroad, there they sweat it out for their internships, get a job, and in the job they realize that to go ahead in that same company, they need an MBA. So then again they go for an MBA, complete the MBA, and then come back to the institution to get that much pay, how much they deserve after being recruited in the management sector in that company. So sometimes even after doing your MIM, you may need to do an MBA to get that much salary and to get placed at that particular position in that company. So finally, to wrap this video up, who should pursue an MIM course? So basically there are 3 people who would get a lot of advantage if they study the MIM course. The first one is someone who wants to migrate abroad by completing the undergraduate maybe in India, so that MIM is a really good option for that person. Second one is basically if someone has their family business in India and he just wants to get introduced to the concept of management, or a shortened version of an MBA, then he can go abroad, or he or she can go abroad, learn that particular things in that MIM course, come back and handle their family business. And the third person is basically anyone who just wants to be introduced in the field of management and they just want to check out whether they like it or not. If not, then they can definitely go on to do other things in their life, because when you are doing an MIM course, it's early in your career, so you have that much time to take whatever turn in your career that you want to. So that is it, guys, in terms of this video. Thank you so much for watching this video till the very end. If you like this video, then don't forget to press the like button, subscribe to my channel, and I'll be seeing you for the next video. So until then, be happy, stay safe, and all the best for your prep.